Sorry.
Just name and surname?
Jill McLean.
And what are you doing today, Jill?
Today I'm just coming to Superga hoping to find a techie that I'd like here that's on sale.
Is there a specific one you're looking for?
Yes, I'm looking for the red one, size 4. Yeah.
And you're working today?
Yes, I am, but I'm stealing on my tea break, so it's okay.
Oh, okay. And any other things you're planning to buy today?
Hopefully I'll find something at the Adidas shop because I'm a real Adidas fan. So yeah.
And then do you think Black Friday is worth it, worth all the hype?
Definitely. I mean, the people, they can't even wait. They get here before 7. I mean, who wakes up at that time just to come to a mall and shop? But yeah, it's been a great help, especially to our store. Yeah.
Stop pushing it very low, you know?
do you prioritize? I see lots of Kellogg's, I see lots of cereal, I see lots of toilet paper. Just tell me why you've bought what you've bought on this Black Friday.
Basically, we bought everything just because it's on special. But if it wasn't, then we wouldn't need all these things.
Have you maxed out your credit cards?
Yes, everything is on point. We're just waiting to pay out.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've spent all this money on Black Friday. The big question now, Vivek, and I think a lot of people will be asking this right now, is we've had Black Friday. What happens at Christmas?
Yeah,
We're
we're
actually
actually
preparing for
preparing for Christmas. Yeah,
We're preparing for Christmas.
we're gonna put everything away for Christmas, and then when it's Christmas time, we're gonna eat all of this.
That's all well and good, but I don't see any turkey here. I see a lot of Lays. I see a lot of chips. I see a lot of salad dressing. Okay, well, I think they might be back, Uveka, for a second bite at the cherry at some point. But we'll leave them there for the moment. Let them get on with their shopping. Guys, thanks very much.
All right, thank you.
Good morning, everybody.
Name and surname?
Linton.
And why are you here this morning?
I'm here because it's Black Friday, bro. Things are cheap. So, yeah, just get them today. Save yourself some money and get
What are
some
you
items.
What are you buying?
I'm not really sure. I just gave myself a limit. I was like, I'm not going to go over this limit.
What's the limit?
I ain't going to say that on video. That's just crazy. I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
But it's reasonable.
It's in the high thousands. And
It's
then,
reasonable.
how long have you been waiting here this morning?
Not long. We just got here, so we're still just looking around, seeing what do we really need because we don't want to pay ourselves.
Is this the only thing you're doing today?
No. So yeah, there's a time for everything, so I have to get record.
Just name and surname?
Alia Ghani.
And so what time were you this morning were you here?
We got here at around 6:30.
And what were you set to buy? What is the must-have item for the day?
So we got some exciting news. I'm moving into my own house. So I was getting pillows and the laundry basket and a bin. And then some of the exciting specials at Checkers were the porridge, coffee, some of the other normal grocery stuff. Very exciting.
And how much money do you think you saved today?
Probably around 1,000 to 2,000 rand.
Okay, so it's worth it, you'd say?
Definitely.
Definitely. And the rest of the day, what you doing the rest of the day?
Oh, now I have to go back to work.
Okay, cool. Perfect. Just name and surname? And yours? And what were you doing this morning?
We came shopping, our Christmas shopping.
Was it worth it?
Very, very worth it.
How much money did you save?
I saved about 50% as what I bought usually.
How much did you save?
I say 50% I did, and it was very better last year because we could have gone in and waiting queues, long queues, and it was very better.
And everything was well organized.
Yeah. And then how late were you here this morning?
We came here for 6.
6:30. And was it mostly for Christmas shopping or what are you shopping for today?
Christmas shopping.
Okay.
Some perspective on that strategy. Bongani Chinkanda is an expert on youth marketing. He's the CEO of HDI Youth Marketeers. Bongani, thanks very much for joining us on this chaotic Friday. Just tell me, how important is youth marketing for retailers, for stores, for major brands on a day like today?
Good morning, Michael. So, South African youth alone account for about 150 billion rand of spend annually. So it's quite an important market. And our research has shown that 66% of household decisions are driven by youth. So we're looking at the market between 13 years old to about 24. So it's quite an important market indeed.
how effectively have the brand that you've seen in this mall and in other shopping centres marketed the idea of Black Friday? Have they been trying to get to the parents through the children?
So I think this year marketers have gotten quite clever about it. They've used quite a lot of social media because the past couple of years it's always been kind of hit and miss, but we've seen quite a lot of communication on social media, so on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram, getting youth to come to the shopping malls. And again, our youth cannot be fooled. They're very intentional in terms of what they want to buy. So I guess now brands are starting to communicate, leading them to the right stores, leading them to the right discounts. So I did a tour around the mall to Sports Scene, to Shesha, and I've seen that it's starting to work, yes.